Well, this is Brother Peter with tidbits from the Word. First thing I want to say, I want to apologize to those of you who may be on this morning. It's 2:47. I'm going to try after today at 3 o'clock to log on. If you had some emails or anything you wanted to talk to me with about, or come to me from 3 to 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, I'm going to try to log on to my emails or whatever, and at 4 o'clock, so look at them and see what's happening and see if anybody's interested in talking that time of day. If they are, I'm interested in hearing from them. Right now, I'm sitting here. I got all these things on the side of this computer over here. I don't know how to get to my email. I have emails. If you're sending me an email, or if you're saying, "Good morning, Brother Peter," or you're doing any of that, I'll have to see it some other time because I don't know how to get to it. I just wasted 15 minutes of my life and time trying to get to it. I do not know how to find my email over here. For some reason, I have failed to have somebody help me get it up on the side so I could just click on it and I'd be on it. And unless somebody does help me, I can't do it. And I don't know where I am. I can't find my own place, which is Peter's World. I don't know how to find anything in here, period. I'm brain dead when it comes to the computer. And so if you'll bear with me, my brother Larry put on my space called Peter's World. He put on my space. There'll be up and coming things, good things, new things this year added, and there will be. And I'll be doing that myself if the Lord will give me the ability to be able to find out how to do that or where it is to do it. And I'm just not able right now to function at all in this computer. It just blows my mind that I can't find the simple little thing that we've got in here because I don't have a, whatever these are on the side you call them, that tell me, like for instance, I got the mic, I got the recycle bin, I got Microsoft Works, HP support. I'm in PH Tidbits right now as far as putting them on, but that's not my station and the other station, and I don't, when I get there, maybe I can find my email from there, I don't know. And so we'll see later. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and not waste my time and do these little 10-minute excerpts. I need to get 5 or 6 of them on here today, this morning. I've also got to work today, so I got to leave for work a little after 6. And so I've got to get going here. Here we are. We're in the book of Proverbs. And we've got down to verse 8, where we have good health and everything. Now, I'll quickly read from 1 to 8, quickly. He said, "My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them upon thy neck, write them upon the table of thine heart. So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man." 5 and 6, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths." And verse 7 and 8, "Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord, and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel, and marrow to thy bones." And then he goes on to say 2 commands and 2 blessings in 9 and 10. "Honor the Lord with thine substance." That means honor the Lord with all that you have. Make it available for somebody else to you. Do you have a car? Do you go to church? Do you go to church, you and your wife, by yourself? Do you leave your house and drive 15, 20 miles and 5 miles or 3 miles or 2 miles or 6 blocks, and you and your wife get in the car and you load up and you turn around or you drive out and you go to Sunday school and church and you get there just you and her? Well, your substance is your automobile. If people see you do that Sunday after Sunday after Sunday, and say somebody sees you do that says, you know, if I could ride with them, I could go to church, but I don't have a way to get there, and they haven't asked me. And they're too proud anyway. They got their heads stuck up in the air and their noses up high, and they ride by me. Evidently, I'm not quality enough, or they're not interested enough in anybody other than themselves to take somebody in their car to church. Well, God gave them a car, and gave you a car, and gave you substance. Are you using it for Him? Are you using your substance for God? Or are you got it all tight in your hand and say, I'm not going to pick somebody in my car, they may have the willies. Well, if they have the willies, spray your car and start over again. I carry a man every now and then. I carry this guy, and I have to stop when he gets out. I have to go get a big can of Lysol and spray the whole truck and the whole car. Listen, sometimes you got to go out of the way to help others. All right. Honor the Lord with your substance and with the first fruit of thine increase. What is the first fruit of thine increase? If you get $1 bill, you take 1 dime and you put that dime in the offering plate on the first day of the week. The Bible said to bring the first fruit, first day of the week. First fruit, first day of the week. You do that, and now you're in line with the Lord. You make $10 this week, you take $1. You say, Brother Peter, I only collected $10 this week. And there are people that do only collect $10. The $1 belongs to God. I guarantee you, they start putting that dollar in the offering plate on Sunday where it belongs, and it won't be long they'll be putting $2 in. It won't be long they'll be putting $4 in. It won't be long they'll be putting $8 in. It won't be long they'll be putting $16 in. It won't be long they'll be putting $32 in. It won't be long they'll be putting $64 in. It won't be long they'll be putting $108 in. How you know that? Because that's a principle we followed since 1972, and our average every week right now is we average putting $100 in the plate. The Lord allows that. How does He allow that? Well, do you make $1,000? No, I don't care. I don't keep up with it in a sense too much, overly keep up with it. But yeah, I'd say that we handle $1,000 a week, and we honor the Lord with a tithe of whatever the tithe is. And then the Lord allows us to give. Just like these Bibles right here, we're giving our boys. Did you, Brother Peter, ask people at your church to, if they'd like to donate a little? Yes, and there are a few people that donate a little. But the thing about it is the bulk of it comes straight from here, and the Lord provides it through us. And that is our substance. Our substance belongs to the Lord. Does what you have belong to the Lord? Do you use it for the Lord? Do you use your time for the Lord? Do you use your car for the Lord? Do you use what you do for the Lord? Do you use your feet for the Lord? Do you use your hands for the Lord? Do you help people in life in the name of the Lord? Is the only thing in your life you? And you're the only thing that matters or counts. You have a problem if that be the case. Start thinking about what God would have you do with that life that He's given you from today on this first day of the rest